You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real. As Roland Martin Unfiltered. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered daily digital show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. You can make this possible. Folks, a white retired New York City police officer who bragged about pointing his gun at black people to scare them for his enjoyment was arrested on corruption charges. Prosecutors say Robert Smith admits to his misdeeds in text messages with other cops and even boasted on video about being one of the most corrupt cops in the Queens District. Smith also exchanged messages about committing numerous robberies and shakedowns while he was on the force. 2 other current NYPD officers who worked with Smith at the same precinct were also arrested. They're all accused of various corrupt dealings, including bribery and transporting heroin. Well, Makongo, what happened to those few bad apples?
Man, this is some, wow. Everybody keeps talking about these few bad apples, but we're seeing time and again that, as Kelly said earlier, we're talking about entire departments. Look, I love what Dr. King said. He said you can't legislate morality, but you can regulate behavior. And every example that we're looking at right now about these police gone wild, thinking that they can do whatever they want, I do not count on these unions to police themselves. So when you see this incident right there, what if this guy pulls out his gun and it goes off by accident, quote unquote, air quotes accident, right? This is entirely ridiculous, and that's why we need that George Floyd Police Reform Act. I put more faith in that than I do in these unions creating more quote-unquote opportunities to hold their fellow bad apple officers accountable. Not buying it.
Again, the proof is in the pudding, Kelly, and whether the officers are actually going to step up these unions and do that, we'll see.
Unless these unions came up with the idea of community policing, community involvement when it comes to decisions being made, unless qualified immunity is off the table, I'm not going to really put a whole bunch of weight into anything that is a recommendation coming from the body in which the recommendations are needed, if that makes any sense. It's like the person who's doing the bad deeds coming up with the rules on how to either rectify the bad deeds or cover up the bad deeds. And I'm leaning towards the latter in this, given the history of police unions in this country.
All right, folks, back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment.
Racial injustice is a scourge on this nation, and the black community has felt it for generations. We have an obligation to do something about it. Whether it's canceling student debt, increasing the minimum wage, or investing in black-owned businesses, the black community deserves so much better. I'm Nina Turner, and I'm running for Congress to do something about it.